All right, so if you don't know, Jonathan Majors, who recently did a cover for, I think it was Ebony,
Mm-hmm.
and then Rihanna did a cover for British Vogue,
Mm-hmm.
and they getting some backlash right now. We'll have them posted up here so you can see what we're talking about. A lot of people are concerned that these images that are on these covers are promoting the emasculation of the black male.
Yeah.
What you think?
No.
No,
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 man.
not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit, man.
Mm.
For one, it was Rihanna's interview. He was the feature act. Now, I don't understand what that was. He wasn't even the act.
He was just there.
Yeah, he was there.
She's giving him a look.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was just that one I just didn't understand. He was holding his kid, showing love to his kid,
right,
while holding the hand of his wife, who was the main story of that couple.
But you didn't see the diagrams? They broke it down of how she was in the masculine posture, he was in the feminine posture, he was, holding the baby, cock shaming. They had his hand in front of his jaw. You ain't see that?
Nah,
you ain't see how they emasculate that man?
Once again, we did more of that than the pictures and the covers could ever do. Us as a people did more like down on the men more than anything. These are men that are further than most people that was commenting about it, by being manly. The ideal of manly is once they step outside the box of a person's perspective and who they should be, is when they start judging them and saying, hey, because I don't like that,
then you gotta be helping somebody else's gender.
You must be helping somebody's gender, or you doing a ritual. That's another one of the things I said. I think like it was like somebody was saying it was a ritual, but in the same like both they were saying it was like back breaking. I was like, which one is it?
Butt breaking?
Butt breaking.
Butt breaking.
I like, which one is it?
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, but people just be, it's like kindergarten, bro. I'm just connecting the dots, man. And whatever
just
picture comes up, you know what I'm saying? It comes up as that.
I also agree. I don't think it's emasculation, like I was saying. Like I said a while back, man. Like just because somebody don't subscribe to like your particular brand of what you think a man or masculinity is, does not mean that they are themselves being emasculated or promoting it. You know what I'm saying? Like in his case, Rocky is holding his child, promoting the image that we don't see often in the media of a black man taking care of his child.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? How is that emasculated?
How was that? With his billionaire wife, while also being a multi-millionaire. I don't understand.
I don't understand how that's emasculating that man.
I don't know what you're saying. That's a provider. That's one. A protector also.
I think it's the braids. I think that's what, because they be getting on him. He already known to be a pretty boy. That's his whole thing. Pretty boy Flacco.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he ain't the swollest dude.
And he like a fashion type dude too.
Yeah.
So I mean,
he already out in that world.
You know what I'm saying? I remember Schoolboy Q was making fun of him because he had that picture in Japan. It's like, no, but we ain't doing this. You know what I'm saying? He's already known for doing that.
That's his image. So it's not like he's going against it. I mean, if anything, that's the most manly outfit I've seen him in a minute.
I don't understand it. Like I'm saying, what is this masculinity that we're supposed to subscribe to? What is this hierarchy of things? Like,
and it's crazy.
Can I not be myself?
Is that not more masculine to have the confidence to be yourself and just do whatever you want regardless?
I don't understand it.
I don't get that myself. And like if you go back in history, like the times, fashion changed with the times.
Don't even go there.
Have you seen?
Nobody's gonna understand that.
No, but have you seen them zesty ass outfit people like Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers be wearing? Like,
come on,
you can't tell me ain't no zest in them outfits.
Come on, man. You remember Rick James?
But did he get women?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did women want him?
That's what I'm saying.
Did those 6-inch heels stop any woman who wanted to be Rick James to jump on that man's bone?
Like I don't understand I don't know what they're subscribing to. Like I don't know what it is for them. Like for the Jonathan Majors, it was one picture. Nobody had nothing to say about the rest of the pictures, or nobody really knew what the interview was even about.
Right.
You just took the picture and said, "Hey man, you doing something that you talked to the guy with the muscles, right?
Yeah.
You talked to the guy with the muscles
who playing
Kong,
who might be the most masculine man on the planet right now.
Right now, far as his he played a bodybuilder. He was in the airplane joint.
He about to be in Creed. He about to fight a man.
He was just in goddamn Marvel as the next big baddie. So I don't understand though. I don't understand what these level of masculinity is, because he was poking out his lips. Them his lips. Why you looking at the man?
He got big lips anyway.
I never knew the man was poking out his lips
until my wife
told me. I think one of the problems is this. I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice that because I ain't looking at that man's face
Yeah.
like that. That is wild.
I'm looking at it. I mean, another thing you gotta understand, these magazine covers.
Yeah.
They gonna have some, artistic, wild, outlandish stuff anyway.
Yeah, stuff that these middle class people won't understand,
He
or
said
even
these
upper middle.
middle
Like, you know what I'm saying?
class.
Like, I don't understand
These peons.
these peons. I guess you know what I'm saying.
want to
Like, no disrespect, but I'm not in that. I'm not in that tax bracket.
These peons.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many times we done watch fashion shows and look, it was like, bro, this is
Yeah, that's whack. I don't know what that is. Did you see my man? He went
you
out
see
too
Kanye
long
West
ago.
with the mud outside in the mud thing. I'm like, come on, man, I don't understand this. I let y'all.
But did you see my man? I can't think of his name. He was in the NBA. He had this huge puff jacket
Yeah, I think that was Kyle.
that like ridiculous.
I thought it was Kyle.
You can't. That's not practical.
That's not practical.
None of
at
that's
all.
practical.
Is he like what is the? That's fashion. That's their fashion. That's what they want to wear.
It's supposed to be crazy.
It's supposed to like. For me, it wasn't even crazy. I thought it was a dope picture.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a dope picture.
And we anime fans.
And we anime fans. That was on top of it.
Yeah, that was just extra layer.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know his outfit, or at least his jacket, was inspired by a character called Don Quixote do Flamingo from One Piece.
Fire.
It's anime.
Fire.
Check that out. You ain't gonna be able to catch up even if you start right now.
But you'll get to that.
But you know what I'm saying? It's gonna take you at least a decade.
Come on, man.
But
Don Flamingo was a fire villain.
Yeah.
Fire.
Still
fire.
is.
And it made more sense for him to be in that because his two roles that he have coming out, his two biggest roles coming out is him being a villain.
Yeah, being a villain. I ain't even thinking about it. That's another layer.
Come on, man.
Another layer.
Another layer, man.
And you gotta think about, I think the contrast they was going for. I think they was trying to contrast like his masculine appearance or whatever with like a softer vibe.
Yeah. Showing that a man can be this and this.
Yeah.
And then he still can be
showing
a man.
that duality.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people got
of course they didn't.
I don't think people got
because you know why? Because you have to have a certain amount of thinking. And not everybody has that. Because once you're inside of your own box and you don't want to come out of there, like that's the problem with people. People think the what they think and their perspective is right. They don't give themselves a second thought. People don't understand it. It's like when you see Trump like supporters like MAGA and people like that, like we don't understand why they do this. Like, how can you even follow that man?
Yeah.
Like, why would you say something about this man? Because you in that same box.
See in that bubble.
You just in your box.
You in that bubble.
You haven't got to the point where you stepped outside of yourself. What is him doing that has anything to do with his masculinity? And why are you judging his masculinity?
Yeah.
Like you would think as a man, I can't judge another man's masculinity.
Why you worry about that man's appearance?
I don't. That sounds weird to me.
But because I don't know if it's just the way, I am or the way I was brought up. But what other people do does not bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been like follow the crowd kind of person. You know what I'm saying? I still ain't smoked to this day. I ain't started drinking until I was 21. That was just because I ain't want to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even I relate to this because the way I dress, I get the same type of critiques.
Yeah.
I was out here wearing cardigans, you know what I'm saying, and sweaters and bright colored shirts and pants.
And then Kanye came, and then everybody was doing it.
Now everybody was. Now it was cool.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's the times, man, and it's whatever people into. But
I'm glad you brought that up because wasn't heels like originally like didn't men wear heels?
Yeah, men did wear heels.
Okay, didn't men also wear dresses?
Yeah,
but somehow the times changed. Okay,
and
it's sure.
And don't get me wrong, man. Like it's also culturally, like if you go to Africa and you meet a Maasai warrior, what they got on, you might see is very feminine. They got on like cropped, dresses or whatever, but let you step on their land.
Yeah,
it's a spear in the chest. You know what I'm saying? So like what you wear doesn't define who you are, what you into.
I mean, it does represent who you are.
Well,
and sometimes it's your way of speaking to the world.
Right, but you never even know what that person into. Yeah. There's dudes out here that wear women clothes just because it's comfortable, but they still got a wife and kids.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know who I think is a masculine person, but it's like I would want to be nowhere near him. And, what's my man named? Booty Warrior. What's his name?
Booty Warrior?
What's his name?
I do not know his name.
He was like, I want you. And I'm gonna have you.
We do this the easy way or the hard way.
When I watched that documentary, he said that, bro, I got chills. I said, but that's scary.
That's scary, bro.
That's
one of those. He comfortable with himself.
And I never say
he was like, booty is more important than water.
I don't say that man is emasculated. I was like, that man is scary, bro.
Bruh,
Even though
he
that
buck
doesn't.
breaking. He doing the
that's
buck
what he
breaking.
doing, bro.
That was literally what he doing.
That is crazy.
I've been in here for
That
years.
guy's crazy.
After years, what you gonna do?
So that's how I feel about it, bro. I don't understand this judgment that realm that we in. Because like again, when you first brought it up to me, we really should have done it last week. I didn't think it was a problem.
Yeah.
And then I started looking into it. I was like, oh, y'all really hurt.
Y'all
And
really
you would
upset.
think as men, we would be less sensitive to things that ain't got nothing to do with us, as the identity of what a man's supposed to be.
Right.
Less sensitive, less emotional.
Mm-hmm.
But like we get emotional about pictures.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this clip. If you want to see the full video, make sure you subscribe to us on patreon.com/mindthegappod. You also get extended episodes, exclusive content, and more. The link is in the description.